Hi, this is Sharon Lim. I blog at sharonitwithyou.blogspot.com. I'm an independent Stampin' demonstrator, and today we're going to make these lovely book cards. Here's the first one. Sending you peace in yours. Sending joy to you and yours. And this is the one we're going to make today. So, merry and bright. And it opens up like a book. Let's get started. You're going to start first with a base card. That is 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2 and score it at 6 3/4. And you're going to fold it in half like you normally do. Let me get my bone folder, and then the extra score you're going to score back. So it looks like this. Then we're going to take our Stampin' seal, my little trusty T on the top to show me where to put the lid on later. And you're going to put some adhesive just along the part that you scored so it holds down like that. Okay, we'll set that aside. Then we're going to bring out our DSP, and this DSP is the Snowflake Splendor DSP. And I have 2 pieces because I want to mix up some of the colors. So they are measuring from 4 by 5, and then you cut off 1 inch on the end. And I'm going to swap it because we're going to make 2 cards today. That way. Bring back our cards here. And we're going to put a little adhesive. And put the smaller strip centered on the fold that you just made. And the bigger one we're going to stick on the front flap. Alright, that's the first one. Let's do the same thing to the second one. So 4 by 4 front flap, and the 1 inch one on the part that was taped down. So that's the beginning of the cards. Then I'm going to bring out the Peace and Joy stamp set. And what's cool about this one, it actually has stamps, and then it has dies to cut out each of the words joy, peace, and bright. And then it has a little other words that you can go along with it. And I'll show you what I did. So here are the 3 dies. And this is what it looks like when you actually cut them out. So I did another tutorial on that to show you how to do it. So this is what I consider the 1, this is the 2, and the 3. And then what's really cool is once you get them all glued down, it's that lovely layering effect. I remember fussy cutting these, so I love that the dies can do that. So that's one look. Another look is you can actually use the stamp and stamp on the white and cut on the 3rd die and get this. Or you can stamp on white again and use the 2nd die and place it on a colored piece that's cut from the 3rd die. So those are the kind of the looks, but there's so many different looks that you can go for. So we'll just pick one of them today. We'll pick this one. And I already put some dimensionals on the opposite side to raise it up a little bit. I always like that look of the dimensionals popping it up. Gives it some height and dimension. So that goes there. And then I already punched out Mary and I used the adhesive foam strips here. So I'm going to take that off and put that at the top. So Mary and Bright. And then the last part is to get a piece of 6-inch ribbon, and I used the metallic ribbon. Matches perfectly. Start with it 6 inches long, and all I did was put a knot in it and then put a glue dot on the back of it, of the knot, and tightened it right there on that little flap. And if it moves a little bit, you could also put some glue dots behind the ribbon to hold that down. Let's go ahead and finish the second one. We'll do that one. And where's my Merry and Bright? Here it is. So Merry. And let me get some glue on this one. And I used Misty Moonlight for the ink for this, and the dies and the paper, because that's my favorite part of Stampin' Up, is that everything matches, the ink, the paper, all that. And if you're anything like me, I'm using the edges of the mini dimensionals because they are also usable, so I try not to waste any of it, and I use my scissors to cut them into more pieces. I'll take off what I call what I've been hearing people calling release paper. I love that. So taking off that release paper. And where's my other bow? Just need a little glue dot. Tighten that up a little bit. Oh, it's a little long. Cut that off. And let's do maybe another glue dot on there, just to keep it straight. Up to you. It's not required. But if you like certain placements of your ribbon, you could do that. So I kind of had fun with this and made a ton of them. So all different kinds of ones. And they went by pretty quickly to be able to do it. So thanks for letting me share this with you. This lovely book card. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.